Alright, you guys, we're going to go from this package of country gravy to the best gravy you've ever had in your life. So, keep on watching if you want to learn how to make all jacked up gravy. Alright, in my house, we call this all jacked up gravy. Use whatever breakfast meat you want. I have ground sausage that I'm just going to cook up like ground sausage. I have these sausage links that I have cut up like this. I like the maple kind in mine. Even if I make this over biscuits and gravy or over country fried steak, which is what we're going to have for dinner tonight. And then we're having biscuits and gravy tomorrow. So I'm going to make double the gravy. Well, one thing of gravy because, let's be for real, this makes a lot. So, and then I have bacon here. I don't want to talk about my bacon situation. I'm going to cook about 3 pounds of bacon. I'm only going to use about a half to a full pound of bacon for the gravy, but the rest of it's going to get cooked up because I fought with the package. So, I'm going to chop this up into Lorna Doones. What are those called, Chris? Lorna Doones? How do you cut bacon? Are they called Lorna Doones? Lordones. That's the word. More fancy than me. So basically, I'm cutting my bacon in half. And then I'm going to cut it in 2 pieces about this size. So, I'm going to cut all my bacon like that and cook all my bacon at once. You guys cook your bacon however you guys want to. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get my ground sausage ground up in a pan. And then I will show you guys the next step after that. And then you're also going to need half and half heavy whipping cream or milk, whichever one you decide. Alright, now that this sausage is done, I'm going to pull it out and set it aside. So I'm just going to take this out. This sausage was pretty lean, so there's nothing really in it, no fat or anything. So now I'm going to add my mini sausages, which is just my sausage links that I cut up really small. And I'm going to cook these till they're pretty much almost all the way done. And that's just going to take a couple minutes. Alright, you guys, these are pretty much done. I'm going to let it go for just a minute. This will cook while your sauce gets thicker, so keep that in mind. Now I'm going to, if I can find my hot pad, take these out. And you're going to want to save all this grease because that's what's going to give your gravy flavor. I mean, the meat itself gives your gravy flavor too, but, you know. Now I'm going to do my bacon. Again, I have about a pound, maybe a little bit more, because I'm being generous with bacon. So, because who doesn't love bacon? And I'm going to cook this till it's a little bit more than what I actually like my bacon to be, because it's going to go inside of the gravy. If you have the real bacon crumbles, you guys can use those too. But I just have this bacon on hand. This is one gravy we're going to make while we go camping because it's amazing. So, I'm going to just cook up this bacon, and then I'll show you guys the next step after the bacon is crispy. Well, just before crispy. However you guys like your bacon, cook it that way. Alright, so my bacon is letting off a lot more fat than I expected it to. So I'm going to drain some of this off when the bacon is finished. It's almost there. I see some pieces done, but some pieces aren't. And then I'm saving like 2 tablespoons of bacon fat. The rest of it will go into a jar for making eggs in the morning. Alright, my bacon is done. I'm going to turn back on my heat. And now I'm going to add in my sausage, my ground sausage and my sausage links, and all its yummy goodness. Now I'm gonna cook it. What part of I'm meal prepping bacon for breakfast? All right, now you're gonna add your packet. One packet's fine, but I have this little baby packet as well. I'm going to add that too. So it all depends on how you like it. And now I'm going to lower the heat, and I'm going to coat all of my meat with the gravy. This is going to help it from clumping up if you coat your sausage and bacon with it. So this is what you want it to look like. Alright, now I'm going to switch to a heavier spoon. And I'm going to add heavy cream. And this is depending on how thin or thick you like your gravy. I'm just using the rest of the heavy cream I have, and then I'll just add milk as needed, because I'm going to use the half and half for the mashed potatoes to go with the rest of my dinner. So you can do all heavy whipping cream, you can do all half and half, which is pretty much what I'm making, because I'm doing half cream, half milk. So I'm just making my own heavy whipping cream. I mean my own half and half. So this is going to thicken up. And it's going to thicken up fast. So I'm turning up my heat again now that I have added the milk. And I can already tell you I'm going to need more milk. Whoa! Don't do what I just did. And again, this is all depending how thick or how thin you would like your gravy. I go first up until I just barely cover my meat. And then I'm just going to let this come to a boil, reduce it to a simmer, and let it thicken away. And it's that simple, you guys. And then so we're going to have this over mashed potatoes and country fried steak, which is in my air fryer tonight. And then we're going to have it over biscuits and gravy in the morning and eggs. And that's what's going to be for breakfast tomorrow. Or I might make it for dinner. I don't know yet. We'll see. We'll see how much gravy is left after tonight. Because this is a staple in my house. And I cut my batch in half. Normally I do 2 pounds of each. Again, you can add ham in here. You could do all bacon. You could do all sausage. You could do all links. Whatever you guys prefer. You could do turkey sausage. The possibilities of this gravy is endless. So we call this all jacked up gravy because it's not your traditional sausage gravy, because there's bacon and sausage pieces and ground sausage in here. So I'm going to let this thicken, and then I'll show you guys what it looks like when it's done. And there you have it, you guys. All jacked up gravy. This will thicken a little bit more as I stand to make the rest of the mashed potatoes and dinner tonight. But this is so good. You're going to want to make this much. I'm telling you, because I would eat this with a spoon if I could. If I couldn't, I mean, I could eat it with a spoon, but I would never lose my weight that I need to. And there's going to be days like this where you guys are going to want comfort food. And this week is one of those weeks. So that's it, you guys. All jacked up gravy is done. And I will see you guys in the next From This to That. Bye, guys. Don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, share my channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.